Hello again. Just read a rather disturbing article, and as you probably know, one of the previous Republican House speakers has been charged with crimes by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And they're charging him with having lied to them about the withdrawals that he was making out of his bank accounts. Now, the individual is J. Dennis Hastert. He now resides in Plano, Texas. He was the U.S. representative for the 14th District for 20 years, and he was the House Speaker from 1999 to 2007. Now, from 2010 to 2014, he allegedly withdrew $1.7 million in cash from various banks. Other articles that you review or see say it was $3.5 million. In either case, the FBI is now investigating those withdrawals. They've determined, based on additional evidence that came forward, that the money was paid by Hastert as hush money for sexual misconduct when he taught at one of the universities. Now, the problem that I see is many. So the problems that I see are many. The statute of limitations, according to what's been reported, has run out on his misconduct. But for him to have paid that kind of money, you can pretty much be assured that his misconduct was probably of a molestation basis, sexual molestation. He probably had intercourse, sodomized a little boy or a young man numerous times. Now, what do we know about people that have that kind of desire or illness? Well, they usually don't only do it once. And if he's paid this kind of money, it was probably done over an extended period of time. The question is, how many other people did he molest in a similar fashion? And was he paying them as well? This is really frightening. There's something wrong with our system when the statutes of limitation run out on cases like this. He can be sent to prison for 5 years on each count. He needs to be sent to prison for the rest of his miserable life, having inflicted the kind of damage that he did on someone. Now, according to what's being reported, this one individual passed away. So we can't testify against him. But I think the money trail itself should be sufficient evidence. Another thing that I don't understand, and maybe my viewers can clarify this for me, how does someone that's Speaker of the House of Representatives end up being able to give away $1.7 or $3.5 million? Is there that much money to be made in being a speaker? How do they make that money? I know insider trading was one of the ways, but was this what Hastert was doing back then as well? I have no idea. Someone needs to open up an investigation, not just on Hastert, but on numerous members of Congress or the Senate. I think, 47% of those are multimillionaires? Very few are self-made. Kerry, the Secretary of State, he married into the ketchup world. And Congressman Darrell Issa made it on his own by I believe he developed and sold a company that manufactured automobile alarms. Many others made it because, well, I guess because is what we need to find out about. Yeah, I think this Hastert needs to go away for a very long time. And I highly doubt that there's only one individual that he molested. If in fact he molested anyone. But you don't pay 1.7 or 3.5 million dollars for nothing. This brings me to the chosen one. We've heard rumors that he's paid between $3 to $5 million to a law firm that the previous Department of Justice Attorney General was a partner in. And that whole transaction was conducted by Elena Kagan, who was the chosen one's attorney. Why would anyone pay $3 to $5 million to bury their past? What I can tell you, it was a hell of a good investment for him, the chosen one. He parlayed that into hundreds of millions of dollars for the rest of his miserable life. That's sort of what I think. I'll attach a link on Hastert. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think.